Alright guys, welcome to a brand new video, and in this video here is what you're seeing is the Wizard101 full game playthrough, and off the poll, which is already taken down, it looks like we're going to be doing Balance. Balance actually ended up winning, and so Balance, I've never actually played this school, not even till like level 5 or anything like that, so we're just going to see how this goes. We're going to go through here, and I'm going to listen to all of the dialogues, like the important ones, because the main thing of a playthrough is actually so people can understand the story. But that's one of the main things about Wizard101 that's really good that a lot of people miss. So you won't actually listen to the story, but if you listen to it, it's actually a really good story. King did really well on it.
Oh, a young wizard, a student with amazing potential, enough perhaps to save Wizard City.
Oh, really? Where?
Oh, a very, very.
And if you don't want to listen to these or like read these, just skip through them.
Goodness, on a world that does not even believe in magic. I wonder what manner of wizard they might. Perhaps we should consult the Book of Secrets.
Headmaster Ambrose.
Answer these questions to find out what type of wizard you are.
Alright, so we're just going to skip the test here and pick Balance right off the back. Balance wizards are wise, clever, thoughtful, and charming. Famous sorcerers include Cleopatra, Margaret Thatcher, and Merlin. Balance wizards are great at adjusting the rules of combat. I always thought Merlin in those stories and everything was ice, because he wore like the blue robes. But I guess since he had stars on himself, he could be considered balanced. But let's go.
My vision is failing.
I am a boy.
Are you a boy? But now that we know what
Let's
you
see.
are, what do you
Hair.
look like?
I don't know if I want to do that one. Let's go with this one. I don't think I've ever done this one before. We're gonna go with the. Let's go with that. Let's see what eyes I want to go with. Let's go with those eyes. I actually don't. I like being able to see my face, but no, let's go like that. Just hairs like right on top of my eye. Try to do these eyes. Nah, balance wizards aren't what I mean. Let's go with those. That's fine, skin color.
Good, good.
Let's
What do you
do
wear?
this. Let's just put it white, but keep the brown. There we go. Here's our starter robes.
All right then. What is your name?
Let's go with Matthew, which is my name. Let's see, let's go with, where is it? There's no balance in here. Alright, let's see. Let's go with angle. For his balance, kind of like math, I guess, in a way. Angle. Angle, no, that doesn't sound good. Let's see. Wind is kind of, is there like sand? Come on. Sand. Talon. Sand. Sandblood. Matthew Sandblood. There we go. Alright, here's our wizard right here. So let's get right into this.
Well, hello.
I know
This
how to
is
play
our
Wizard101. I'm
newest
guessing most of
student.
you know how to play, so I'm just going to skip this tutorial here, and yes, I've played. Alright. So, let's check the time that we started at, 9, like, probably like 33 or something. Alright, so, let's talk to Merlin Ambrose here.
Welcome to Wizard City, young wizard. Things here are not normally this hectic. There's a problem on Unicorn Way that absolutely must be dealt with before we can get you enrolled. I've an idea. Perhaps, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, you might take a look. You may be able to help. It will also let you see more of Wizard City.
The headmaster hands you a letter with...
Please deliver this letter to Private Stilson at the Unicorn Way Gate. He will let you through. You can use the yellow quest helper arrow at the bottom of your screen to guide you there.
Alright, so what we're going to be doing in this series also, the reason I want to do this instead of
You
like,
have just been given a tutorial.
Okay.
These are portraits
Instead
that give you
of,
timely information when you click
I
on
still
them.
want to, but instead of, just like skipping through all the dialogue, like I said, I actually want to listen to it because in my other episodes, like, not my other wizards, like, I've gotten really high and I was really little, so I always like skipped right through the dialogue and I really understood it. So I've seen videos and like the dialogue is actually like really good, and so it's a big part of the game. And also, if you want me to do all the side worlds like Grizzleheim and Wisteria, just leave a comment below and I'll do those too.
Shall pass. Unicorn Way is off limits.
You show Private Stilson a letter with Headmaster.
Looks legit. I'll let you pass. Show this to Private Connolly in Unicorn Way.
So a lot of people, they start this series and they quit in like Krokotopia, like after Triton Avenue and stuff, but I'm not going to do that. I'm one to actually get through the whole game, because balance is actually a wizard I was actually really interested in, and fire's not really doing it for me that much. It's fun, but this seems really fun to me.
Ah, a letter from the headmaster. You're very brave to bring this to me. Be careful going farther down Unicorn Way. The street is dangerous. I've seen wizards like you go down that way and never come back. Beware. Your arrival is a blessing. We need help fending off the... We would be honored if you would use your powers and chase lost souls away for us.
Alright, so... we're just gonna get rid of those. We don't need any tutorial tips. And I will be right back, actually. I'm gonna put my mount on this wizard to make it a little bit faster. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and we've got our mount on right here. It's the Tawny Ram. I got it a while back for my Myth Wizard, and I also picked up some of this stuff that I had from a long time ago. And if you don't want me to use like crown, you want me to do this completely like by myself without like using old crown gear, and you just want me to use regular balance gear from the bazaar and from drops and everything like that, I will do that. Just leave a comment below and I will do that instead. But right now we're going to have to fight those lost souls, so I'm just going to put a little scarab on them and get this started. We killed one. Undead Stalker. Alright, I think that guy's dead. Yep, so we're gonna go look for another one real quick. Here we go. This is the part of Wizard101 that's always been kind of like boring, going through Unicorn Way and all that again. But it won't be as like bad, considering I'm talking to myself and you guys to help it go along a little faster and make it a little more interesting. But what I'm trying to do with these episodes and make them a little long is I'm trying to finish like one thing per episode, and this guy's gonna pick this chick, and so I'm trying to do like finish Unicorn Way in an episode, finish Triton Avenue in an episode. Alright, I'm not gonna say anything, just pick. Whatever. Alright, go. What was the point of that? Alright, that's cool. Alright. Congratulations, Dean. Alright, so we finished this quest. So I'm trying to finish Unicorn Way in this video, so I'm not putting like 19-minute, like 8-minute videos up for each one. So I'm going to try to make it a little better for you guys. You don't have to wait as long for each video. So I'm going to talk about
turn the tide for us. We'll follow your lead and get back to work. If only we knew what's causing the spread of the undead.
You should talk to Sarah Nightchant and see if he can use any help.
I think I'm going to go with all of these side quests in here too, so I'm not sure I'm going to finish the whole Unicorn Way.
Professor Mulinda Wu sent me here to see if the rumors about the fairies are true. The guards won't allow me to go out any further, but they haven't stopped you yet. Would you check for me? Just walk down Unicorn Way and see if you can find any fairies. If they attack, you'd best know how to defend yourself.
I'm not sure I'm actually going to do all the side quests here, like Olivia Dawnwillow here, because they don't give like much XP whatsoever. But I'm going to do Colossus Boulevard, and I don't think I'm going to do any Croc side quests either, because those don't give enough XP. I think you should start doing side quests once you hit Marleybone, but those give a lot of XP and they level you really fast. So we're going to do all of Wizard City, so we're going to do this place, then we're going to do Triton Avenue, and then I like to go Firecat Alley, and then I like to do Colossus Boulevard, and so Dark Fairy. So we're going to do it in that order. No, not Colossus Boulevard. We're going to do Triton Avenue, then Firecat Alley, then Cyclops Lane, then Colossus Boulevard. Even though Colossus Boulevard is a side questing place, I'm going to do it anyway. It gives you some pretty good XP, actually. So we're just going to kill this Dark Fairy real quick. And use the Blood Bat. I don't really know what to do with my Fire Wizard besides I talked about my first video that I was going to do like a Road to 100, of course, Road to 100 series with it, but then I realized like I'm level 69. This is going to take a long time to get, because people are doing Road to 100 starting at like level 96 and it's taking on like tons of episodes, so not sure I want to do that yet. So what do you want to see with that fire wizard? Like anything, just PvP or anything, just let me know in the comments. Alright, let's get this. There we go. What's my deck set up? Oh yeah, we good. Alright, so Scarab. Balance doesn't do that good of damage, but it's really nice that how at level 16 we'll be in Sandstorm, so it makes questing go a little bit faster, because it's like, I think it's the wizard where you get your first global like the fastest. Like Death, people say it's really good for soloing. It's really good 48 plus, but you don't have to like heal at all. But 48 is when you get your first global, so going through Dragon Spire without a global, you're just like basically sitting there skeletal pirating and wraithing and stuff. So we gotta talk to Sarah Nightshade. I'm gonna get this health wisp. Am I going the wrong way? Why is the quest arrow? What? What is my quest arrow doing? It just turned with me. Alright. So we're gonna be going this way. The quest arrow doesn't help at all, but I don't want to get caught by that huge mob of skeletal pirates. So we're just gonna go down this way. Da, 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 da. Right now it's Thursday, so I'm gonna try to render this video out tonight. Well, and then have it render this video out tonight, and then tomorrow when I wake up before school, I'm gonna upload it so it's done by around like, I don't know, midday probably. It's probably gonna take a pretty long time to upload, and my upload speed's not that good. So we're gonna go back here. I probably should have set a location. I'm gonna do that from now on.
Unicorn Way is swarming with evil fairies? They have been corrupted just as I feared. You couldn't even change them back by defeating them? Oh, that's really bad. Apparently, evil forces at work here in Wizard City. Some dark element has emerged despite Ambrose's attempts to keep us safe. Thank you for letting me know. I must alert the others. My friends always tell me I never leave well enough alone. But this time something foul is afoot, I'm sure of it. You can help me get to the bottom of this curse upon Wizard City. Do you know Lady Oriole, Sheriff? She might understand what happened to the fairies. Speak with her in the hedge maze at the end of Unicorn Way.
What we're gonna do real quick, actually, is go to the commons, and this is the one thing you always want to do whenever you start a new world, and I forgot to do it. I'm gonna get this mana wisp first, because I'm gonna have to set another location, and I want to get more mana. So what we're gonna do is, you want to do this before you start every world, so you don't have to go back after. Get the Find the Smiths, or the search quest from Prospector Zeke, because you get a training point for that. So we're gonna go back to Sarah Nightshade and set a location here again. How much mana is this gonna take? Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna head down over to Lady Oriole in the hedge maze. My bad, I'm gonna close that. Alright. See, this is what I didn't want to happen to me. I was thinking about doing ice, but then, you know, balance won, so had to do balance. But ice seems really fun, but it would be a little slow, I think. Ice is like, once you get at the high level, I think it's like one of the coolest things. Like the 98 pet looks completely awesome. I love Lord of Winter. I think it's like really cool looking. But we're balanced and alright, let's see how it is. Alright, Dark Fairy. Don't fizzle. Alright. Wish this would do a little much, like just like one shot these things, but it does 65 apparently. Alright, so we're just gonna can't even do that. Alright. That's not very good. If anyone wants to add me, they can. I'll put like a true friend code in the description, and then at the end of like every video a little bit later. I might do that. I don't know. I saw that in someone else's video, and I'll put his channel link in the description. He's kind of like giving me, I leveled up, like that was worth it. He's kind of giving me like the inspiration to do these videos, but he started doing it, and I was like, I've been thinking about this, and I mean, it looks like it's really fun. So I'm gonna start doing these, and let's go. I'm a cowboy when I jump on my mount. Lady Oriole, only talked to this lady like 400 times my Wizard101 career.
Someone has come at last! Something has been corrupting my fairies. Since you have come in my hour of need, Use this in future battles. Thank you for coming at this dark time. If you are as brave as you look, I know you will help save my fairies. Please go out to Unicorn Way and defeat some of these evil fairies. Collect the dust that they drop. With that, I will be able to tell more about their corruption. I know it is a dark task, but it must be done. Take care, young wizard.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is put this in our treasure card deck. That's a Seraph, just in case we come in the time of need when we really need it. And we're about to die to a dark fairy. And here's the smith here, just so you know. I'm a smith, didn't go to it, even though I made sure I didn't. Alright, so I don't have to go back here, and I'm level 97 to get that XP point. Not XP point, training point. Oh, God, Bounds isn't supposed to fizzle this much. So speaking of training points, what we can do with our training points is, since I'm trying to, once I max this guy out to 100 or whatever the level cap is whenever I finish this, I'm going to want him to be like a PvP warlord. If you don't know what warlord is and you're kind of new to this, it's kind of like someone who's a really good high rank in player versus player against like other people who play this game. So I'm going to train points up to Tower Shield first, and just, I'm not going to go to Satyr because I'm not like sure I'm going to get a life mastery. So I think I'm just going to go up to Satyr, I'm not, Tower Shield, and then save the rest for like other astral spells and things of that such. So, oh, I'm going to get in this battle with this person so I can get that fairy real quick by saving a turn. Alright. So yeah, we're just going to go up to Tower Shield and save the rest for whatever we need. Like, so if we eventually want faint or something like that, but I don't think we're going to need it, so please don't kill it. Oh, darn it. Darn it. I wanted that. Alright, so at least we'll kill this one. So yeah, we're gonna get first spell after this is gonna be Scorpion, which is actually like one of my favorite spells in the whole game, even as like a fire wizard. If you're like in a PvP match, you know what to do. You just take a Scarab, put it in your side deck. I mean, it's a good spell. I don't know what's so good about it, but like, I don't know. Put a Gargantuan on that thing. 1 KO. Morgan. Okay, what is up with the fizzles? I don't understand. Alright, can we look at this, 85%. What? Same as fire? Alright. Oh, maybe fire's 80. The storm's 75. Yeah, I think that's it. That's kind of aggravating though, how it takes 2 hits to kill these things. I want Scorpion. I don't think I'm gonna finish this thing tonight, but we'll see. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go past. I probably should go to bed because I have school tomorrow and I'll be tired. But we're just gonna go past it and finish this for you guys. So I don't want that. I got another hat earlier. I don't want that. Yeah. It looks like my school. Even though I don't really need balance resist, but I don't need storm resist. Well, maybe I'll put on storm resist. Nah, looks cooler.
You have returned with the fairy dust. Please give it to me so that I can investigate the reason for their corruption.
Lady Oriole looks visibly shaken.
They have been enchanted by something that is undead. This does not bode well. How has evil become so brazen in this place? These are dark times indeed. I have heard that someone has hung bone cages along the street. Please.
Alright.
You must free the captured fairies from those horrible
So we gotta
bone
go
cages
free the
become
captured
corrupted.
fairies from the bone
Quickly, my
cages.
friend.
And then bring it back to her and we'll get a new spell, which is our first healing spell. I'm gonna get this wooden chest and this mistwood real quick. And your reagent, you see, I'll always get it. Helps out so much in the long run. Don't sell your reagent. Do not sell your reagents unless you get like, you're absolutely sure you don't need them and you have like 40 of them, and it costs like 400 each. Like, last resort. Reagents are so helpful. Like the crafted armor, if you just practice your crafting, oh my god, it's so good. So we're gonna go back here and get our new spell. Level 3. Alright, sweet.
You hear a tiny, joyful voice calling your name.
Thank you for helping out the fairies. They did not mean to be evil, but the corruption made them do bad things. Now there is hope again, and the fairies will be able to bring magic and cheer to the people of Wizard City once more. Thank you, young wizard.
Don't even say my name. I see how it is. Alright.
We thank you, young wizard. The freed fairies have already told me.
Why
of your
don't they
heroism.
say our names?
Your deeds will be remembered here on Unicorn Way. And to show my appreciation, here is a healing spell. Remember to add it to your deck so it will aid you in your time of... We must find out who is behind the corruption. My fairies whispered of a monster whose bones made a clacking sound as it came for them. Sarah Nightchant knows Unicorn Way very well.
Alright,
He
so
will know
if you don't know,
sinister
to talk
skeleton
about
that now
the
haunts
first
my
boss
streets.
you'll fight in the game, which is
Lady Oriel
Rattlebones.
sent you to investigate the corruption of the fairies?
I'll gladly
will
tell you what I
gladly
know.
tell you when the dark fairies began to show up, I had suspected Lady Blackhope, but even she has never tried to enchant fairies before. Then the fairies gave report of a skeleton? Of course! Who else could it be but Rattlebones? Since I grew up here, I know a lot. I do not know yet what Dark Master has aided him, but Rattlebones has taken over my old friend Delia's tower. Find him in the tower and stop him from making any more cages. Please, do what you can to save the fairies.
Alright, 1 second. Be right back. Sorry about that. Had to go do something real quick, but we're back on our way to Rattlebones. And we got like a 1-day mount, the wand that gives you all the spells, some boots, 100 XP, and 13 gold. This isn't even the right way, is it? What is my quest helper doing? Alright, let's see. I don't want to get talked by. Alright, quest finder. Off. BRB. Oh my god, what is it doing? There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. I don't know what it's doing. It's done this before, but I don't know why. Quest helper up and running. This guy think I'm gonna get him help or something? You gotta solo this dude.
You cannot stop us, wizard. The corruption of the fairies is just the beginning of Malister's plans. Soon Wizard City will fall, and there isn't anything anyone can do about it. Ah.
Nice laugh, man. Dun 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 dun. Kill Rattlebones. No fizzle. Sweet. I hope you guys like the series. It was actually like it. But whenever I was training up my storm right now, it's like, I'm not sure I'm going to continue it since I'm doing this, and I want to level this and my fire at the same time. So, but when I was doing storm with this guy, it was like, excuse me, it was like so boring because I was just kind of sitting here in my chair, slouched over like, when am I going to get to worlds that are actually fun, like Dragonspire, the first fun world, I think. No, Mushu. Not a fan of Marley Ben. Croc's alright, just really long. Really long. Alright, so what we're gonna do is discard. Bam. All the discarding was unnecessary, but I need to find a scarab. I want to make sure I don't get like some more wands. Scarab do at least 70 damage. What is its problem? Firecat. Oh, I don't even think I fizzled this much with Storm. Just call me the Fizzle King. It should be like one of the middle names or whatever, like Matthew Fizzle King. 70 damage, clutch fingers. Yes. Sweet. Alright, go back to Serenite Chant. Can't use those boots, don't care. Did not click it. Head back to Serenite Chant and Unicorn Way. Dun dun dun. So we're gonna get our new items. Let's go. I swear, you spend so much time walking in this game. Look at this guy's sweet pet. Bam.
You did it! Now the fairies will sing again! You bested that wretched skeleton Rattlebones! I wish that was the end of our troubles in Wizard City, but I'm afraid a more sinister evil is still out there. Thanks to you, Wizard, Unicorn Way is in less danger than it was. But we are still not out of the dark woods yet. You should report our progress to Headmaster Ambrose. The news about Rattlebones may help him determine what doom has come to Wizard City.
Alright, so get rid of that, We're gonna equip this wand so we can like kill things a little bit faster with like the storm spells. I usually don't equip it, but I think I'm gonna do it this time as Balance Scarab isn't too hot. So we go back here, level 4, and the commons is hella crowded. Sorry for the swear word, even though it's not really a swear word, but let's see.
Oh, congratulations, young wizard. Hear that you have found a solution to the fairy corruption. Unfortunately, Wizard City is not out of peril just yet. All is at risk.
You tell the headmaster what Rattlebones told you.
So, Alistair has designs on bringing Wizard City to its knees, eh? This does not bode well. We will still need to be on guard, lest his evil plans succeed. Thank you for all you have done, young wizard. My apologies for the excitement, young wizard. There are forces at work, making things disorderly. Welcome now to the Ravenwood School of Magical Arts, young wizard. Now, you can use your compass to find the Ravenwood Tunnel.
Well, just telling me to go to Bartleby whenever.
The great tree Bartleby.
Go back, talk to him after.
When you're finished.
We'll get a new spell, and I'm not sure what it is on Balance. Balance Blade? That'd be actually pretty cool if you got it that early. But with
it is more advanced
enroll
than the other schools
to
and
everyone
harder to master,
here.
but its power is unbelievable.
Don't really care what these people have to say. I don't think it's very important.
You look like a smart
Spam spacebar. If you don't know, you can click spacebar
to
to
release your inner thunder.
skip through this guy's stuff. To go through any people talking stuff.
You'll come see me later
so
when you're ready to begin
keep
your
on
lessons.
going. Nothing to talk
You
about
have
here.
much to learn from ice.
This is just telling you that you can come learn spells at their school, not only your school.
Come see me.
But they will
after you
cost
have
training
finished your
points, of
tour.
course.
I'm always
keep on
up
going.
for fanning the.
So if you want, I can teach you some death spells or necromancy. If you're up for it, stop by any time.
Professor.
Well, if you wish to attempt to learn some myth spells, come back later and I will see how well you pay attention. Now, leave me alone.
Almost done. Last person.
Soon I will teach you how.
Talk to Marlon Ambrose in the comments.
To learn more.
Dun 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 dun. Not sure how long it's been. Probably been a pretty long time, actually. So I don't think we're gonna finish Unicorn Way tonight.
Now you know where all your classes are held. If you want, you can wander about to see. I should mention, though, there have been some strange events around town. Nothing serious, nothing that a promising wizard like you couldn't. So, as a reward for your visiting all the instructors, here is a new spell card. Don't forget to add it to your deck. Oh, goodness. You've only just enrolled, and you're fast becoming one of our brightest students, young wizard. Dark, would you go through the shopping district and look for the old town gate?
To talk to this guy. I'm gonna go talk to him, and then we're Lady Blackhope, and then we're done with Unicorn Way, so let's just go do that. Alright, so we're not gonna take all of these. Take one. Don't really need shields at this low level, so I think it's kind of weird how they do that, but I think it's trying to introduce you to different aspects in the game at this point. This guy's leveled up.
Halt! Who goes there?
You show, Sergeant.
This darkness has come upon Wizard City so quickly we're overwhelmed dealing with it. I'm glad you're here to help. You're that student everyone is talking about, aren't you? They say you're Wizard City's last hope. And you've just enrolled. You did a good job spooking the spooks on Unicorn Way. But evil is on the move. Push down in one place, something pops up somewhere else. Now it's Old Town's turn. If we lose control of Old Town to the undead, all of the other streets will be isolated and will fall. Here's what we need you to do. Defeat Lady Blackhope and lock her in her tower on Unicorn Way. Do that, and I'll let you pass.
Alright, so we're gonna go beat Lady Blackhope. Lady Blackhope is in Unicorn Way, and then we're done with Unicorn Way. Woo! Sweet. It's been a pretty long episode so far. It's been like, like 5, 10, 30 minutes, I guess. I think. No, it's been about 30. Yeah. So I'm gonna go beat Lady Blackhope real quick, and that will be the end of this episode. Jonathan Firehammer doesn't sound like Blaze Lifehammer anyway.
Dabble in the affairs of the undead. Perish now, wizard.
So this is the new hand that we get since we're doing this. So I'm gonna pop out a fire cat on the skeletal pirate real quick to kill him, unless I fizzle, but we'll have to see. I don't think Scarab would kill him with my luck with that thing. Dang, 37 it doesn't really do much, I guess. Sweet. Alright, he's dead. Lady Blackhope is what's left, so we're gonna, let's see. We're going to use Bloodbat. I don't know that Balance was one of the higher percentages of fizzle rate. I don't really know the fizzle rate. I think like maybe fire might be 75 and then storm might be 70. Like I have no idea. But I saw that ice and mist were 80 and I'm 85, so it's pretty good. Let's use Frost Beetle, but I don't want to use my own spells because they stink at this time. Frost Beetle this lady, and then one more attack and she should be dead, which is pretty cool. Alright, 85%. Bloodbat. Alright, can we emote in here? Let's see, the bee dance. Oh, we gotta do the bee dance for the end of the episode. Alright, that will be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and like. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe and leave a comment of any suggestions that you have. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys.